Hey, this is Doug at Crush, and hey Tim, what's up? I was following this post, and I see that nobody's posting in it. Um, and Michael Brighton, don't sue me because I have your logo in my video. um, but I just want to do kind of a video response, only because I want to show the difference between controllers and this hardware that I have. And I just got it today. Um, we had you put up a video with basically this, and I've had this for a while. I use it for like 3D applications and moving around game wise, and like Borderlands 2 is very very good for that. But it's not very versatile in my opinion because there's so many macros that I would want to put on here. I'd have to use up all three, and um, yeah, it's not very versatile. And it doesn't have enough keys for me. So I have this one that I posted that I should set up, and so I have a SketchUp profile that I made. But really, your left hand is, when you're using the pad, is for navigating in a game. So, um, so this is W, A, S, D, and your grenades are right here, and that's you're just used to that. So, SketchUp was a real learning curve for me just because I've been using two other CAD programs for a long time, TurboCAD and AutoCAD. So, and the navigation in both of those is different, basically. So, going into something like this where I'm using this all the time for games, I could never set this up to work very well with the other CAD, with the other CAD programs that I use for navigation. And, the mouse is the whole navigation thing. So, but getting into SketchUp, there was a huge difference in the learning curve on how to navigate around in a CAD program just based on the keyboard shortcuts I use on everything else. I know what I was used to. So um, anyway, a little plug for Conduct Tools. Yay, everybody digs them. Highly recommend it if you don't have it. There you go. So that'll make up for using the logo in my video. So because I did a little plug. So anyway, so I bought this, and it didn't look like much. And actually, this company's been around for a little while, and Logitech actually snapped them up. Um, but there's like a ton of software. It's like 400 software titles or something like that that this thing is will natively use in its own software. It's already got profiles for everything, so it's very easy to use. There's very little programming you would need to use it, but the navigation of it is just so much more amazing. So they've got several other, they've got smaller ones, and these were probably the first prototypes for the actual joystick part of it. But it's actually pretty much a joystick, and except it's got six ways you can move with it, and you can move all your axes both ways, but then you can also spin and pan and do all the things you want to do. So it's programmable. Like for instance, it just shows up with all of your basic views for CAD already here, and you could cut out some of your axes. So like if you're using Photoshop and you don't need one axis or the other, then you just click that, and it just all it does is pan and zoom. So it's got shortcut keys, so the modifiers are there if you want to make a whole bunch of stuff macro wise. And then it's got this little screen on it that I haven't figured out how to use yet because I only had it for a couple hours. So um, so far I love it. So what I did was I pull up this model, and this is mouse navigation 101 because I have to take my hand off of the controller to use it. And that's the same problem you have with a game controller pretty much. On the Tartarus, the shift key is all the way at the bottom, so you got to move your whole hand around to do it, which means you got to pick your shoulder up, move it around. Not very intuitive. It's a little easier on this one because this finger's always right there, so it only has to go that far. It doesn't have to go all the way down. But when you got to hit control, it's just a different problem. So because of all that, This thing right here is actually pretty awesome. It's here's your buttons. Now it automatically recognizes SketchUp, and these are all of your joystick controls. Let's see, or not joystick, but these are your preset views. So you can do, basically you just hit a key and you got front, and then you hit another one, you got extents, and you hit another one, and you have the back, and you hit another one, you have right. I guess I had to move this, be a little more helpful. La la la. Hello. Oh, I guess I gotta get out of that. Go okay. And if I hold that down, then I got the other side of the building. So it's actually pretty cool. It's got top and bottom, and then it's got ISO. And if you hold it down, it'll give you a second view. So this one, it just zooms out. It goes there. Hold it down, it just zooms out a little bit. So I've got to set that. And then it's got a rotate. You can rotate. Let's see. Let's go to top. And you could just boom, rotate around. So anyway, awesome. And that just rotates flat. You could use that for Photoshop, I would assume. So anyway, on this particular model, right now I'm just moving around just like you would in SketchUp normally, you know, and it's not a bad way to go, but you can't do anything. And then zooming in is a pain in the butt. Everybody knows this, because you get close to something, all of a sudden it slows down. And I've just zoomed in 5 times and I've only gotten through the glass for 5 more to get in the room. And now he's turning them out the room again. I got to do it again. I mean, you know, this is just, it wasn't designed for it either. So it's no bash to SketchUp. It's, you know, there's only so much you can do, but it wasn't really ever designed to navigate cleanly. So with this thing, this is the navigation. See, I'm not doing anything with the mouse at all. I'm just going to take my hand right off the mouse, and I'm just going to go right through this glass, and I'm going to go right, tilt up so I can see my bar joist, and you can turn while you're going up. I mean, it's just so smooth. So it was a little laggy at first because the model itself has to support the lag on the input device. But look at, I'm just going to go all the way through it. Look up, all the way through the roof. And I'm going to rotate down a little bit, and then I'm going to go straight down from one floor to the other. And it can go very fast. It can go so fast. See, I went through the entire model. It can go so fast it's not usable. But so it's a very light touch to use it, but it's just incredibly easy to navigate. And you can go around and do whatever else you need to do with your mouse. I can get right into, see, I'm in the ice cream shop. Okay, so let me come through, and you can just like pan the entire room. Like if you were doing a walkthrough, you get a perfect scene right there. I'm going to go up to the next floor because I know there is, what is there? There's a couch in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to sit on a couch right about there, and then I'll just look around, and then, you know, boom, there's your view. Now, I'm like just getting used to this because I just got it. So, but you could, once you get good at it, you could just see, I won't even use the mouse at all, and just pan right through the entire room. The pan's a little slow, but I'm just learning it, so I'm not gonna. You can adjust all the axes too to be really, really fast or slow or whatever you want. So, anyway, so I'm hoping this is. So far, I think it's an awesome investment, and I'm really not unhappy at all. And anyway, so just a little video, show you what I'm planning on using, and if you have any questions about how it works or anything, you can either get on a website, or you can just send me a message and I'll chat to you about it, or send you another video or whatever it is that you like. It does not work with layout, I will say that. And I imported that model into into layout, and see right there, I'm using the mouse. And let's see, let's go up here. But I can't, oh, I guess I can, wait a minute. Nope, can't. So if I double click on that, I can't do anything with that at all, but the model is going a mile a minute in the background. So let's see here. Yeah, it's not doing anything. So it doesn't work with layout, and so that's just a part of life. I'm sure there is an SDK on the website, and I'm sure you could do something with it. I don't know if I'm going to get in there and do a whole program for just using layout, because I like the other keypad for layout anyway. So anyway, so there's a little video for you, and I want to say little, it's like 11 minutes.